Hello, welcome back to the channel and thank you for joining me. This will be a three-part short because I can't possibly say everything within 3 minutes. So I grew up like most of us did, seeing pictures of white Jesus everywhere. And it was accepted because we didn't know any better. But lately I've been hearing people say they've had a dream about Jesus and he was like an almond color. But God gave me a vision over 30 years ago. And I have shared this every now and then on different media platforms over the years. As I stated in my last video, God gives me visions and not dreams. Visions are straight from God and they only last like a couple seconds or minutes. And I'm wide awake when I have one. And it's nothing I can prepare for. God doesn't give me a warning or anything before it happens. God chooses when to give me the vision. And he chooses what it's going to be about. And when he gives me the vision, he catapults me to the spiritual realm. It's like tunnel vision. I have no awareness of what's going on around me in the physical realm until he releases me from the vision. Kind of like virtual reality. So one night about 30 years ago, I was on my knees saying my prayers and I was just asking God to forgive me for just different things, generic stuff. And when I said, Lord, forgive me all my sins, I was catapulted into a vision with Jesus standing at the end of a long hallway. And he looked at me and with a slight smile and a slight nod and said, "You are pardoned." And the vision faded. I was speechless. That was the end of that prayer. And all I could think of was, is that how he talks? Because I never used the word pardon. I'd always use forgive or repent or something like that. I mean, I had seen it in the Bible, but I didn't use it in general. And then I was like, man, he was black and tall. He was black, okay? He wasn't almond, he wasn't brown, he was black. And he was over 6 feet tall. He was so tall that I was like amazed. I'll tell you, he was also dressed in a tuxedo. I don't know where he was going, but that is not my business. But what really stood out to me was in his presence, I felt so dirty because he was so spiritually clean and he had very kind eyes and just very kind and accepting. And when he spoke to my spirit. His lips didn't move.